Again. Yet another Tuesday with H Hill. It's Tay, as usual. My name is T Deneen, but for play, you can call me Tay. For sure. I'm surprised he ain't interrupt me today, y'all. All right. We got I'll let him introduce himself.
Hello, my name is Nightwar J. From the 504 to the 757, I got you.
First things first, we're gonna just take a rewind back.
Yeah, that.
What did I mess up on?
You didn't mess up a damn thing.
What I mess up?
What kind of introduction was that?
Oh, you ain't like you ain't like my
was
introduction, cause my name is T Deneen, but everybody call me Tay for real. But it's Tay when we playing. When it's business, it's T Deneen.
Is that what you just said?
That's exactly
You
what I
said
just
some
said.
type of rhyme and riddle. That shit
I
sounded
thought you was
crazy.
rapping.
What I said
There's a few
was
bars in there.
it's T Deneen, but for play, you can call me Tay.
Okay,
Oh,
gotcha.
that's what it
Bars.
is.
Okay, look at you, Miss Poet.
I love it. Lauren Hill before the cycle.
Come on.
Anyway,
Yeah.
welcome to the show, everybody. It is H Hill. It's just a podcast. We're here with another week. Your boy Monty on the track. Welcome, everybody. Ed's not here today. He is in Atlanta tonight. So tonight, one of my closest friends, Coop, said he would fill in. What's up, Coop?
What's up, bro?
How you feeling, brother?
Feeling comfortable.
Welcome,
Hi.
bro. Thank you for filling in. I appreciate you, bro. You guys have seen him on the show before. You know, great guy,
A few times.
wonderful dude. Let me tell you, me and this motherfucker's been locked in the studio for a couple
Days.
weeks at this point. It feels like working on hella shit and getting hella lit. Good
All
times,
right.
good vibes. Like it. Ninth Ward Jay's on the show today. What's up, brother?
Damn, my dog, how you doing?
I can't complain. Life's decent, you know.
That sound about right, man.
You know, feeling it, feeling good. How you feeling today?
Man, I'm feeling great. Every day is a blessing when you me. Shit.
Come on.
So, we're going to get to know Jay today. You know, I've known him for a while now. Artist has been recording with me for a minute. Yesterday, we actually recorded at a whole different location that he put me on to. And it's a fire location about 5 minutes from here. And we're going to be doing more business in that motherfucker. I know
Yes,
that for
indeed.
sure.
Shout out Dreaming Innovations.
It's like a multi-use situation. They got like a photo studio in there, production studio type of shit. They got a whole DJ set up in there. They got a studio in there.
My
They got a
boy
whole lot of
Greg
shit
over
going
there.
on. Huh?
Greg.
Yeah, that's my dad.
That you're who he hold on. Full circle moment. So I met him a while back and he was like, yeah, my son, he rap. And he showed me a little tiny desk little scene.
Oh, yeah. Drop by the G-spot.
Yeah. That's wild.
Small world.
Very
Full
small
circle
world.
moment. That is crazy. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it seems like a really
That's
cool vibe
wild.
of people
That's
over there. I didn't know.
You look okay. I see.
My
it.
boy Deshaun was over there too, man.
Oh, yeah.
They was over there too. Yeah, that's all cool peoples, bro. It's a really cool location too. I didn't even know that shit was there.
Mm-hmm.
In the
And to
cut.
be honest with you, I know a lot of people don't. And when they do, though, because I have artists looking for that type of stuff all the time. Like, just the white room itself, hella artists are looking for that.
Oh, yeah.
I was trying to do my birthday shoot over there for real.
That's what I'm like. Hella people are looking for that type of shit. So, hell yeah, man. Cool location. We're definitely going to be. So, Jay, let's talk about you a little bit, brother.
Yes, sir.
We're going to get to know before, like, Ninth Ward Jay. Like, before the artistry, before the music. Talk to me about your life. Like, what was your life like growing up?
Growing up, it was pretty crazy. I lived in New Orleans, grew up from New Orleans, loved New Orleans, grew up in Press Park in the Ninth Ward. It was pretty wild. New Orleans is a beautiful place where you'll meet beautiful people, some of the kindest people in the world. You'll also meet crazy motherfuckers. So it just depends on the day. You know, I went to a school called Moden Elementary, which is across the street from my house, or the projects, and it was fun. And then Katrina came. My dad gave us the worst advice since fucking Suge Knight told Tupac to just hop in. That nigga said everything was gonna be okay. He went to work and it was water under the door. You
That's
feel me?
good.
So it's like it was a hard time after that and during that. Fuck FEMA, fuck President Bush. And besides that, you know, life been good. After Katrina, a few years later, I ended up traveling all over. I lived in Dickinson, Texas, Tacoma, Washington, Dallas, Texas. My mother was in the military, and she lived already in Hampton before Katrina came. So afterwards, I would come out here for the summers, and I would really like it. Like Virginia in general, the 7-5 in general is a different vibe from New Orleans. There's a lot more of freedom out here and movement and things you're able to do and people you'll meet and the types of people you'll meet. And then after that, I lived in New Orleans a little bit, came out here for high school, went to Hampton High. Shout out to Crabbers, you heard me? And then, for real.
My Phantom. The diehard Phantom.
Fuck them ghosts.
Wrong city.
Yeah, I, ain't even gonna hold you. I graduated from
We crush
Beaches, boy.
crabs. We crush crabs though. Stomp on them motherfuckers.
Shit. Now, when I was there, we was spanking ass. Belt ass.
Nah, I ain't gonna hold you. Our
That's
football
fine.
team was like that.
Hell, what, Phantoms?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, y'all was. Y'all had that big motherfucker Tony Pittman. I
Yeah.
remember
Tony
him.
Pittman.
Marshawn Williams, too. Big motherfucker.
Yeah, they
Legs
were both
like
big as
tree
hell.
trunks. Shit, that nigga made me start rapping. You know what? Football ain't it. You know what? I think I might be good with words, nigga. Ran into a wall too many times.
I might just be good,
Good
with
words,
Fuck
dog.
that shit.
For real. And after that, I stayed in between New Orleans and Virginia after high school, and I've been out here like solidly for the last 2 years. Started doing music, loved it, and enjoying life. You hear me?
Sorry, I had to let that shit out. So when you moved down to Virginia, like, what was that move like for you? Was it difficult adjusting to a whole new lifestyle here?
Yeah,
kid?
it was really bad because the reason I moved out in New Orleans in the first place was my grandma kicked me out the house for being crazy in a crazy city. Justifiably so. Now that I'm older and I realized I was kind of wilding back then, fingering bitches and shit. So it's like now, when she kicked me out, I told my mama and she was like, all right, you gonna come out here. So the move wasn't really comfortable because that whole time I was waiting to come out here, I was house hopping in New Orleans. You feel me? On Bourbon Street, motherfucking playing drums and shit, trying to get some cash and all the other crazy shit. But when I finally did come out here, the move ended up being easier because I met so many cool people. You know, in New Orleans and certain cities like that, you got to keep your guard up all the time. So coming out here, it was a new experience and opening up to people and really getting to understand different types of people.
Yeah.
So the people out here made the transition easier. You know what I mean? I enjoyed it. That's why I'm still here.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm ready to go.
Shit.
Ready to slide too.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
We
lie.
legal out here. Nigga. I'm happy.
When
I mean,
you
it's
been
really
here
legal
your
in other
whole
places
life,
too. Shit.
Man, not that many.
I've been here my
Get up.
whole life. It's time to go.
Time to get up.
I think it's just like
I don't
for
know
me,
nothing but here.
I mean,
That's
we
the
were
problem.
talking about it earlier in here. It's just the market out here is just not the same as it is in other places. Like, especially for what we're doing, it's just like the scene is just like it hits a cap, and it's like motherfuckers don't want to go beyond that, you know. So it's just like
That's
other
so surprising.
places. It's,
I mean, what you're saying is true, but it's wild considering, like, I didn't know Missy Elliott was from here. I didn't know Pharrell was from here. Motherfucking Pusha T from here. So I honestly, it should be the opposite.
Trey Songz,
Trey
Chris
Songz,
Brown,
Chris Brown.
Timberland.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Timberland,
Timberland, you feel me? There's so many incredible artists that done came out of Virginia and this area in general that, you know, it's wild that the trend didn't continue into the,
Yeah.
2010s, 2020s.
It's just the scene. It's just a broken foundation here. There's no foundation at all. It's just a broken scene, man. Like,
yeah.
and I'm starting to see it's just a mixture of different things. It's a mixture of artists having egos, engineers having egos, who then are working with all these labels who have egos, and everybody has egos and just wants it to be about them. Everything wants to be about you. It's all got to be about you all the time. And if it's not about you and what you guys got going on, then you don't want to fuck with it. So I don't know how it is in other places, but it seems to me like it's not like this. Like, because from what I'm hearing, it seems like you go somewhere like Atlanta and there's a lot more unity within a lot of different spaces. So it's just like, I don't know, when there's connection here between spaces, the connection seems to fuck up real quick. So I don't know.
I
It's
think
just a
it's
weird
that,
space to be in.
but I also think it's like the fact that nobody has come out that's been big in like the last few years, decade or something.
I mean, you have the people from Woodbridge, like fucking Shabuzi and
Yeah.
Tommy Richmond.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like from like a trap scene that went major, big. Like I feel like if the 7-5 had a recent artist that popped like Young Thug or something, or somebody to carry a trend, I feel like it would be easier to get behind that. But because everybody want to be that guy, everybody trying to be that dude that take off and really set this whole thing off for this area in this time period, everybody competing for that shit and nobody trying to give way on egos.
Well, I mean, there's like certain artists who are around the area, like Ruger Red, who didn't he have like viral tracks and songs that are doing like millions of views and shit like that. It's like, why isn't the city seeing that and getting behind somebody like that, where it's just like they're getting traction elsewhere, isn't it? Aren't we a bunch of clout chasers anyway? Like,
I hate to say
people here
it,
are a
but you
bunch of
said
clout
what was
chasers
his name?
anyway. So if you're seeing that somebody's getting clout, why not chase it? I mean,
Who was it
Yeah.
that you said?
Ruger Red.
Ruger. Oh, yeah.
Bro
he
started
hard.
doing numbers, and he hard, yeah, and he's a cool dude. On top
I
of
like
that,
his music.
he did a show
Yeah.
with Ed, and I was
It
here
is.
for it, and he's a cool dude, bro.
Yeah.
Like, so it's just like when you see something like that, why aren't we all getting behind it? You know what I mean? Like, why is it that I didn't know who he was until I met him that night?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's an issue. That's a problem.
Yeah.
And then we have like other dudes around here, like the prank kids and the streamer kids and those kids who are young, who are doing numbers, like straight numbers. Why isn't the city getting behind them?
I mean, they were.
Yes.
They still are.
Not really.
Man, I didn't
Do you
even
know how many
niggas
of them
out here
streamer
doing that.
kids, like, between Zion and his whole group of friends, they have like millions of followers. Like, I'm like, just what's his name? Steez alone has like 1.4 on Facebook. 1.4 million followers just on Facebook. That's Facebook. Fucking Facebook out of everything. Imagine what his YouTube looks like. See what
He
I'm
must
saying?
be
So it's just
popping.
like,
I never knew about. I'm just
but
not
this is
hearing
what I'm
his
saying.
name.
These are people who are around here. This is what I'm saying. These are people who are doing numbers and nobody really knows about them. Like, because their
That's
numbers
crazy.
are everywhere else. Like, everywhere else is watching them here. And the whole city is not really paying attention. They're just like, oh, whatever. Like, these kids should be able to do their content and then start streaming and the city's watching it. And we're supporting it because we're seeing they're already doing shit that, again, we're clout chasers anyway. So chase the clout. I don't
Real.
get it. It doesn't make sense. Why do you have to become Kai Cenat in order for you to start chasing it? Like, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
facts.
You
Facts.
see what I'm saying? Like,
Especially since a lot of this is a popularity game. I feel like more people should. But then again, you know, sometimes people just don't come across the information.
heavily reliant too, man. Everybody's so heavily reliant on the fucking celebrities to come here and figure it out for us. The
Fuck
formula
nah.
is there. Like, the formula is there. You
For
find an
sure.
artist who's fucking solid. You build around the artist. You get the whole media thing together. You do the videos. You get packages together. You fucking do all these shows with the single, and you get them on TikTok and all this other shit. Get the whole fucking month of content. You get a whole plan for one artist, and then just support that artist. It's not that
Yeah.
hard.
What'd
Yeah,
you say,
they'll
bro?
pass it
Relying?
along.
Relying on them?
Too reliant
Yeah,
on,
bro.
heavily relying on the
That's really what it
celebrities to
is.
come and bail us out.
That's what it is.
That's the biggest
Reliance.
thing is, like, why the fuck do you guys feel as if they're obligated to come here and bail us out of a fucked up foundation? We have no foundation. So they're supposed to
Yeah.
build it. Why would they want to spend money on something that might not get them a fucking return? Like,
Yeah.
I
You
mean,
making a
well,
good point.
I do just want to let it be known that Teddy Riley is coming back, and he doing his whole little music academy too.
who?
Teddy Riley.
You said Teddy Riley?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
He hosts
I'm
great-
just now
great
knowing about
workshops
this. I
for
didn't
Huh?
sure. He really hosts great workshops.
he does.
For
Where
sure.
do they be at?
From what I heard, that is.
He had a few in Durham, like, cause he has that studio out there, but I don't know about any here. I just got back January, so I'm not sure.
That's what I'm saying. We got to fucking.
But it's great.
We have enough people out here who have enough knowledge to get together to just like put together a good like event for all that makes sense for all. That's just good networking for all. Gives us everybody an
Yeah.
opportunity to be seen and heard and visualized and all that type of shit.
Yeah.
But hey, man, it's Virginia.
You gotta get
What
hope
does
you
that
go to an
even
event with
mean?
somebody who's manager that's on the up and through, you hear me? Because I done been to a few events, showcases, where shit wasn't detailed right or the communication was off, things were communicated right. And like, I felt like it's a lot of times when you do things like that as coming up as a new artist, it's like people play favoritisms. You feel me? In situations where you're supposed to be showcasing, there's already a selected winner. There's a whole lot of iffy things that go on, but every once in a while you run into somebody who, you know, is dedicated to new artists and giving them a platform. But a lot of people don't really get behind that because of some of the things that are established are fucked up or in a fucked up way to where, you know, you put your time in, you go out there, you put your money in a lot of times for showcases and you put it in a pot and it's already a dictated winner. So it's like, it's a strange spot,
Yeah.
but I feel like it's only a matter of time.
Yeah, I mean, I think a big issue right now is the amount of like the just stigma around showcases, the stigma around labels,
yeah.
like local labels. There's been so much fuckery over the last few years with all of that side of it. It's getting just demoralizing for artists. It's like getting to the point where they don't want to trust anything. So even if you are trying to do good, people don't even want to trust it anymore. I'm to the point where I don't trust it anymore. I don't trust none of these showcases anymore.
I mean, I've seen a lot of people who I believe have really good talent who just quit because they kept running into that same problem.
I've been on both sides of the fence when it comes to the showcases. I've been the artist performing in them, and I've been the DJ for them. Yeah. So I kind of know when the promoter comes to me and is like, yeah, this artist, they're bringing 20 people into the building tonight. You know, we're going to give them a longer set. At the end of the night, who's going to win whatever little competition is happening? You know what I'm saying? It's the one artist who brought in the most people, and they're the ones who won. Or the artist who the promoter already likes, they're the ones who win the competition. So they have 20 artists perform thinking that they have a chance, when in reality, they didn't have any type of chance.
No chance at all.
Real
no
shit.
Favoritism so real.
Been in that situation before. Fuck that shit.
It's just a really weird time where a lot of promoters are just starting to just go on the dark side, and it sucks.
A lot of motherfucking scammers. That's
not all of them. Not all of them.
Well, all
There's still some
my
good people out here doing some
scamming
good things.
niggas. Hey, I'm sorry.
I just know that even recently I've been to a couple little things that were going on that I was like, this is
iffy. Yeah.
Iffy. No, I watched what happened. I knew exactly what was going on.
Saw the fuckery close up.
Yeah, I saw the shit right. I'm like, you guys, same camp, judge, artist. This makes sense.
I watched it beforehand. I seen it as the artist was bragging about like performance they about to perform at, flyers, same flyer, and then after that it was just crazy.
It's just it's an unfortunate thing, and it upsets me because it's like we have so much talent. Like there's so many talented people just in my circle alone. There's like hella talented people around me, right? Like in all aspects, from musicians to rappers to singers, just whatever, and even just smart people, you know. But it's like we all feel stuck, which is like makes it harder to break beyond that cap, because it's like we all don't really know what to do to get over it, like to get over that hump, like because that's where I said like the too much reliance on something bigger to come and save us and bail us out. Like we have to kind of create something ourselves. But the problem is who can be trusted to do that? Because you got to think that something has to be trusted. Somebody has to be trusted with a lot of responsibility. I'm talking about like if you're doing a donation drive, that person has to be trusted with all of that money, that all that money is going to go to wherever the fuck it's supposed to go to. You know what I'm saying? Because in time, a lot of times happen, oh yeah, we're doing a donation drive, and they take all that shit and they just pocket that shit, dip the fuck out. You know what I mean? So it's just like, who can we trust enough to lead the charge in that way that can get people to just really get behind them, who knows how to orchestrate big scenarios, shit like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a
Well, I
big
feel like we've kind of gotten
question.
off Ninth Ward, Jay. Cause
yeah, we totally did. I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's all right. That shit was interesting as a bitch.
Yeah, crazy.
Because I'm an artist out here, too, nigga. This shit real.
Yeah. Well, what was your life like after school when you were done with like high school and all that? What was your life like then?
My life after that, it was cool. I was working, living with my mom for a little bit, and then I got into computer programming, computer engineering, started my own business, got successful with that, created a lot more time for myself, and fell in love with music and writing and what I'm passionate about. So for the last few years, I just been traveling the world. Went to Japan, loved that. Went to Capri, Italy, loved that. Getting around, meeting different women, getting myself in different situations. Yeah. And creating, good stories that I could put into my music. I feel like you can't have interesting music if you don't live an interesting life. So that's been my whole goal so far. I've been enjoying it, though. I've had a lot of fun experiences in VA. You feel me? I can solidly say that 7'5" has some of the best coochie in the world. I stand behind that, put my stamp of authenticity on that.
Yeah.
Especially Virginia Beach.
I know you're an entrepreneur.
You sound like Brent. You sound like Brent.
Sound like Brent.
Brent Fayez.
Oh, Brent, I love that nigga.
Yeah.
I know
got
you're.
too many hoes.
I know you're an entrepreneur. What was that part of your life like? Like taking that step to say, you know, fuck a job. I'm gonna go ahead and just dedicate my life to becoming
Working
my
for
own
myself.
boss. Yeah.
That was hard. I mean, it's funny that you say fuck a job because I needed the job at first to build capital.
Of course.
So I worked. So again, my mom, shout out to her. She an angel. I lived with her for like a year and a half, rent free, didn't pay no bills, nothing. And I worked and saved up money to invest in myself. And then if you really do that, you know, I wasn't going out to the clubs. I wasn't really popping like that or nothing. I took a full year, saved up like $20K, started my business. And then from there, I just, you know, got certain things in place to make it run itself. Got help, a good team around me to help make sure I didn't make mistakes. And people that didn't agree with me all the time to tell me no when I'm tripping or if I'm off about something. And it ended up working out. You know, a lot of times people start businesses and they fail within the first year or two. But, you know, I'm happy to say I've been working for myself for 4 or 5 years. And I wake up every day and do what I want. And ain't nothing better than that, dog.
That's
For real.
Facts.
Man, right. What really got you interested in wanting to do music? Then?
What got me, I always loved music, but it's like this idea in New Orleans, like, if you do music, you ain't no motherfucking real gangster for real. Like, a lot of the shit that people talk about, you know they ain't living. So, especially in New Orleans where, you know, it was the murder capital for a long time, and a lot of the people who rap in New Orleans really are felons, killers and criminals. So it was like, I always thought, you know, outside of, you know, the major people that we know that get out of a murder case or get out of jail or some shit, a lot of it was, you know, hyperfuse, bullshit, you know, subterfuge, people just saying shit. But when I got older and I just started having a lot of time to myself, because my business running itself, you don't got nothing to do except count money, travel and see shit, I started listening to music more, especially the new artists that I found out about out here. Because in New Orleans, I didn't listen to Pharrell or Pusha T. I knew about them, but I ain't really, like, get into their music. And then I really sat down and listened to, you know, a lot of their discography. I figured out, oh, man, I really love this shit. You know, I love how it sounded, especially coming from New Orleans. We have a certain sound. The South has a certain sound. In Virginia, the South, too. But it has a lot of, like, New York influence, I think, personally, especially in rapping. The way people put bars together out here is different. But I fell in love with it. Like I said, Virginia made me fall in love with music, listening to certain artists out here. I never really paid attention to Missy Elliott for real, for real. I was like, oh, this lady hard. She nice as a bitch.
I'm like really glad that you said that though, because I was just having a conversation with somebody the other day, and it was like Virginia doesn't have a sound. Like we really do just kind of just go with anything, and I feel like they was kind of just trying to base that off of like Chris Brown, because he does
but
everything.
Yeah, but Virginia does have a sound.
But like take for instance, let's say you listening to a song, you can tell when Pharrell done touched it.
Yeah.
You can tell when Missy is on something. Like it's, you got to give it that. Timbaland too.
Oh,
you can tell when it's one of their productions. I'm telling
And
you,
videos
we have a
too.
sound. You said who?
The videos too.
Yes,
Especially
well,
videos.
especially
Missy Elliott,
the
bro.
videos
Missy
when it
top
comes to
5.
All
like,
time.
Bro.
All time, dog. Her
Videos,
videos hard as a
top
bitch.
5.
Always.
Bro.
For sure.
The creativity that comes out of VA, and I want to say, I hate to say, but I feel like it's like the 757, especially. We do have a different kind of creativity that comes out of it.
From the outside
really
looking in, it's
something in the
definitely
water.
the 757.
It's really something in the water. Pharrell knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
I feel like because of the area that we're in, our particular area, it's a military area, so you have a melting pot of a lot of different people who end up here.
Yeah.
You know, and because of that, that's why I don't feel like Virginia has a sound per se. We have a melting pot of sounds.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, because, like, how many artists today in Virginia can you listen to their music and you're like, oh, that's a Virginia artist for show?
You got a point.
We just sound like everybody.
We just sound like everybody else.
Okay, well, I guess.
I think it
You can
depends
tell
on
an
the
Atlanta
genre.
artist.
I was
You
gonna
can
say-
easily
Wait a minute,
tell
I
an
was-
Atlanta artist. You
Yeah.
can tell a Memphis artist. You can tell a Detroit artist. You can tell a New York artist for sure.
I got to give it to you because I did agree that I feel like you might not be able to tell the artists apart in Virginia versus the engineer, well, the producers.
Yeah, but I
and-
still, I
Nah,
mean,
even with producers, dude, like, You kidding me? Every producer I know makes very different sounds. Me and Coop's beats sound very, very different from each other. Me and Trio's beats sound very, very different from each other.
Yeah.
There's no really sound.
Hold
here.
on, because
It's just
let's
a
be
melting
honest,
pot of a lot of different
you're not
sounds.
really like Virginia born and bred either.
Yeah, neither is 90% of the other people here.
What do you
That's
mean?
You know how
mean
many
by
other
melting
people are
pot,
from
though?
other places?
Yeah, I get
Nah,
that.
that is right. There's a lot of people from New Orleans and Virginia too.
There's
It
a
is.
lot of
I've met a
people
lot.
from New York here too. Like
Yeah.
New York is like I started looking this as like the second New York because when I first moved down here it was like everybody was from New York.
I hate
Like
that.
everybody I was meeting was from New York.
It seemed like that
What
in
the
elementary
fuck?
school. It definitely seemed like
It
that.
Why is
did.
everybody coming here from New York? What the hell?
60% New Yorkers.
And
Definitely.
everybody
They
wanted
got
to go
tired of
back
that
to New
motherfucking
York
city.
so bad.
Everybody rap from New York.
So,
Everybody come from a battle.
that's why, like, I don't know, man. But I don't think it's a bad thing. Like, I don't think, like, us not having, like, a select sound is a bad thing. I think that's a opening opportunity for a lot of people to create new sounds or that new sound for Virginia. Like, I
Yeah.
think that's really what it could mean is that, like, I don't think we're starving for a sound, but, like, we do need some direction.
I think it's just a wave to ride, dog. Like something to really get behind.
But
Which
that's
is-
pretty much what we're already doing is we're riding every single wave that's being fucking formulated. Like
Yeah.
once motherfuckers see Ice Spice came out, all these people wanted to start rapping like that. Fucking once Lil Baby came out, everybody wanted to start rapping like that. Future came out, everybody wanted to start rapping like that. Like, you know what I mean?
You got a point though.
Instead of
it-
just like, nah, I want to create a whole
My
different
own
type
shit,
of
yeah.
just flow and just like sound and just like experiment. Like back in the day, Tim and Missy, when they were working on projects, they wouldn't listen to shit else. They wouldn't listen to nobody else because they didn't want to get no inspiration from nothing. That's why their shit sounded a lot more
Different, yeah.
to
Different,
them.
yeah.
Like it
That's
was
just
their
like with
sound.
Tim's.
Huh?
With Tim's, before she actually came out, she was like, when she was putting in her own music, that was all her own self-production in her room. And she didn't listen to not one other artist. She didn't listen to artists at all for
That's
a
what I'm
while
like,
so that she could find her
music,
own sound.
music should be something that comes from a feeling within you, not something that you felt from somebody else.
For a fact.
Like, if
Yeah.
that makes sense. Like, let people's feelings inspire how you project your sound. Like, don't take somebody else's sound because you like it. It's
And
stupid.
then I feel like it won't be authentic. People will be able to tell.
That's what. But it's like also the industry doesn't want more duplicates of the same thing. If there's already a Lil Baby, they don't need another Lil Baby.
Yeah, you ain't gonna get that spot from Lil Baby either.
You know what I mean? Like, there's already a Drake, there's already a Future, there's already
Yeah.
these select artists who have their sound. So that's why just like somebody like Big X the Plug, his shit sounds different.
Way different.
Hey.
His samples and his beats and shit, like, yes, he's using trap beats, but like his samples over them is what set him aside, right? That's in his
In his
flow,
voice.
in his
He got a
flow, and his
unique
voice.
voice.
Like, he had a whole
Listen.
unique sound that fit him. Mexican OT. That's another one.
Yeah.
His like rolling fucking the way he flows is just
Rolls his
it's
tongue
his
and shit.
whole it's his whole just sound is just him, and you know it's just him, and try to replicate it. Try.
Ain't gonna work.
You know what I mean? So it's like instead of trying to be everything else and everybody else, we have to figure out how can we be Virginia. That's really the biggest thing, bro. How do we do
Probably
it,
got a
y'all?
point.
How do we do it?
Shit, I don't know. I'm New Orleans all the way, but Virginia, I feel like there's so many different artists out here with different genres that they pursue. You know, I know a dude who play basically rock and roll music, hard rock, and he's fucking amazing. And you know, but you'll never really get a chance to hear him because he can't find a venue, he can't find a customer base to really listen to his music. You can't, you know, it's different out here because it's been dry for a long time, for real, for real. When I go to Atlanta, there's always something going on for New Orleans. There's always New Orleans being put on. There's always a showcase being put on. There's always a show being done. And in Virginia is a lot of, I ain't gonna say this like a retirement home for people, but a lot of people that I know that live in Virginia
It
are
is a
retired,
retirement
or
state.
ex-military,
It's
or
a
they
retirement state.
they family people. You feel me? These niggas ain't out here
Yeah.
trying to get lit and shit.
It does feel like that.
It's a
It's a
few.
retirement home.
That's exactly what Virginia is. It's known as a retirement state. People come here to relax and spend the
Chill,
rest of their
settle
lives and
down.
die here.
But again, I like that part though. I like being able to, you know, go outside. I can see white people jogging and shit, walking dogs and shit. I like that part. It's just that, outside of that, it could be a little slow sometimes. Yeah. But I feel like it's definitely getting better. From what I've seen more things that are gears towards like showing off just Virginia and everything that it has to offer. You know what I mean? I
think Virginia's a beautiful state, and it's got a lot of really cool landmarks. Like aesthetically, I think there's a lot going on. There's a lot that can attract people to come here. The music scene, though.
I think it's gonna take for somebody to pop from here and then stay here and not leave.
Yeah, but the problem is, again, we were talking about this earlier. The market is not here. Yeah. The market is not here. They could get a show, sell tickets way more in California and Atlanta and Florida, where people have a little bit more money in one of those areas than here. If you sell a ticket at base price for $150 here, chances are you're not going to sell that many tickets. I don't care if you're unless you're Chris Brown or fucking Beyonce or something, like, that's why a lot of artists have been fucking canceling tours and shit. They're not selling tickets, man.
You got a point.
Motherfuckers can't sell tickets. Motherfuckers can't afford them. Look at our economy, man. People don't have fucking throw money. People don't have fuck you money. Right. The average person don't have fuck you money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
that's facts.
The average person can't dish out. And that's why a lot of artists aren't going to a lot of markets.
Yeah. Do you think it's artists out here that, like, from what you've seen, that, like, go out of town, do shows and stuff and come back, and that wave kind of carries with them when they come back? Would you recommend that for people?
Yeah, go out of town, do your thing, come back. Keep going out of town, coming back if you want.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Bro, say if you want, nigga, don't.
Don't come back and stay once you done made it out.
Yeah.
If
always
Virginia is your home, come back home. Of course.
It's home base.
Leave again.
It's gonna always be home base, but always go.
Come home for 2 months and then leave for.
Plan to leave.
Like
real shit. That's.
I'm back home I'm back home for the summer, and then after the summer's gone, I'm gone.
Yeah.
Going until next summer, motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. I like how that sound for real. Mm-hmm. I believe in myself and when I'm doing my music, and I think that once I do get to that point, nigga, I ain't never leaving Virginia though. I'm always come back.
Well, that leads us to this question: what's your music journey been like so far?
It's been interesting. It started out earlier. It started out with me just, playing around, doing songs, not taking it really seriously. And then the more I actually started to enjoy it and learn what I was doing, how to put bars together, how to make a song that I liked, I figured out how to do it quickly, and it became more and more second nature to me. And now it's to a point where, I could think of a hook. Well, not a hook. For some reason, me personally, it's easier to write a verse than a hook. I fucking hate writing hooks. That's why I think.
Oh, it's complete opposite.
You struggle with the hooks?
Yes, I can't write.
Bro, writing a hook is hard as a bitch.
That's easy.
I feel it though, because everybody has
simple.
strengths and weaknesses, and one thing that we have to understand is hooks are not verses. Hooks are way different. Like verses, a lot of the times you want to think of bars that are going one after the other that make sense, that are cohesive, and you're fucking telling your story or whatever. In a hook, you're trying to hook them in. You're trying to get somebody gravitated into the song. You need them to be hooked in. That's why it's called a hook, right?
Yeah.
So it has to be a lot more repetitive. You don't have to think too hard about it. The most popular hooks are very simple. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like when you're somebody who's used to maybe writing freestyle or like raps and shit like that, and you're used to writing verses, you'd be very surprised. Like, a lot of people don't know how to do hooks.
Spin it.
The first 8 bars, let's make that the hook.
It's literally the whole hook.
Like, that's not how this works. You just run a whole fucking beat, and then the last 8 bars, you're like, yeah, just take the first 8 bars, put it at the end. That's not your hook. It's not a fucking hook. Do you know what a hook is? What are we doing? So, but it's an art form in itself, bro.
It's a skill that I think people overlook. Like, that's why I feel like Drake is in my top 5. The nigga's the greatest hook writer in all of hip-hop history as far as I'm concerned.
But you can tell the difference between Drake and the artists out here that water it down just off of what he just said. Like, yeah, okay, the first 8 bar, you know what, it sound repetitive, catchy, has a topic that's kind of similar in like the first 2 or 4 bars, then make that the hook. But that's, like he said, it's not good enough to be a hook. Nah. It's just like, it's there in the song and it's a catchy moment.
Yeah.
But it's like, a lot of catchy moments that be in Drake's songs. He don't make the title of the song. He don't make the song oriented around that.
You won't even know what the hook is based on the fucking title until you hit a shit. But that's why I feel like it's really an off on.
That's how I like the title of my songs, for real, for real. like my very first
That
song,
sneaky
it was
shit.
like, it was dumb because I am just saying dumb a lot.
That's
But-
crazy. That's crazy.
But like every other one after that, it's like my hooks, I'm not naming the title of my song after the hook at all. Like you would really just have to listen to the song to figure out what the hook was.
I like that sometimes. It depends on what I'm. For me personally,
It's mysterious. You have to
it
figure
depends
it out.
on what I'm going for. If I know I'm just making a little catchy song, cool, I wouldn't mind it. But if I'm doing something a little more in depth, I would refrain from doing that shit. I would like to keep people guessing. I want you to hear it and then not know what the fuck is coming next. A lot of the times.
That's fair.
Yeah, man.
I like to dissect music from like top to bottom. I'd be like listening to that shit in a whole like barrage of layers when I'm listening to that shit. I'll break it down, like I'll break down the mix and I'll break down the vocals, I'll break down the instruments and that shit. I be listening to music so weirdly. I swear to God.
That's not weird. I've been doing that here lately too. Mainly because like at work, we have to be real careful about the music that we're playing. Like again, this goes back out to artists. Please create clean versions of your songs. Clean versions of your songs. I could be playing that shit at work where people randomly walk in and be like, hey, who makes that? But because you say shit, fuck, damn, bitch, and shit like that in your songs, I can't play it. So please fix it.
Yeah.
So I've been listening to a lot of instrumentals and shit like that too. So
I like
The
that.
bypass is crazy.
No
Yeah, I ain't gonna
bullshit.
hold you. So people, the whole shift though, artists stop using fucking instrumentals that artists already use, guys. You guys gotta stop using those, man. Like for real. All
Or
this,
buy
like,
them bitches just straight out so they take them all whatever platform they on.
I'm just like, cause they're really cracking down on that type of shit now. So I keep trying to stress the artists, like, you're wasting your money and time coming into the studio recording over fucking that G Herbo freestyle beat that everybody's recorded over.
Tight
Fucking,
beats.
it's just so ugh.
I mean, I grew up listening to a lot of Lil Wayne mixtapes, so I still can appreciate an artist, getting on a beat and freestyling. I just think, nowadays it's not as profitable as it probably was back then for them.
Well, we also have to understand that music is a lot different now that it
Yeah.
used to be back then. So we can't really do a lot of the same things we were doing back then.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Jacquees
Different scenario.
would hop on somebody's beat and remix that shit while it's still popular and still have a better version. I feel like you can still do shit like that though.
Yeah, like
sometimes.
Chicks Take
You
Five,
can still get away
fucking-
with it
You can
sometimes.
hop on a beat
Nigga.
that you have a license to use. This is
Yeah,
what I'm
you're right.
like.
You're
This
right.
is
Yeah.
what
You're
we gotta
right.
understand.
Legally.
I
Or
mean-
you can make mixtapes with your own beats.
All right. Well,
you know.
Coop, I'm gonna ask you this, Coop. Tori, I'm sure, has used samples from other people, right? He had to get them cleared.
Yeah.
He had to get them cleared, right?
Yeah, clear.
It was probably a lot easier for him because he was fucking Tory Lanez. No.
Yeah,
Like-
and the credibility he has with
So,
being
like, to
that
say it,
song.
say it.
Yeah.
Sample, right? He had to get that cleared. I'm sure that because the song popped, it probably wasn't too hard. But I'm sure, like, if I tried to use the same sample and I was like, hey, can I use this? My response is going to be, fuck no.
His process was a little bit different with that too, though. Like he went in, he already chopped up "Say It," that Brownstone sample. He already chopped it up twice, and then dropped it on 2 previous projects before "Say It" came out as a single. But "Say It" was allowed to come out as a single because he already went to the table where Brownstone is, and is like, yeah, I got proof. Here's some records already with the sample. All right, so here's what "Say It" sounds like. Do y'all approve of this being, clearable? And then they cleared it because he already had. A lot of times people go to the table and they don't have like their briefcase with them. You know what I'm saying? They just got the questions and answers, but they don't have like, or what they're looking for out of the person at the table, but they don't have everything they need. But he already had like an example, and like, yeah, I sampled it already, and it. Not saying it's perfection at the time. It's like 2013 or 14 mixes. It sounded decent, but yeah, it's like he went to the table with something. So then the people that has to clear the sample is like, oh, okay, it sounds decent, so I guess we can drop it now. Shoot, so, it's more than just him just sending the email like, oh, this is what it sounds like. Check this out.
Yeah.
Tell me what y'all think. It was more than that.
So, see, I don't have that access. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's kind of like where I'm going is like he got himself into the door to
Yeah.
get the access to get the clearance.
Yeah.
If you're here and you're using a sample that you didn't go through all those steps to clear,
Oh, you're screwed.
you're fucked. That's what I'm saying. So you can email the person all you want. Chances are you're not going to get a response, or their management is going to hit you back like, nah, B.
Yeah.
Fuck no.
Ain't happening.
Yeah, because like what is it that they're going to gain from you using their sample, honestly?
Yeah.
You got a good point, because when Wayne used to put out the mixtapes, I didn't even know them niggas had songs other than his version.
You know what they're gonna gain when the people here use their samples that don't know them. You know what they're gonna gain? 27 views on YouTube. That's
And that equates to not even a penny.
Yeah.
So,
Half a bit. Half a fucking put it.
yeah,
so.
man.
Is it worth you quitting your job for?
To me, it's just stay away from the samples, man. If anything, just fucking use Suno at this point.
Yeah.
Because if you pay for it and you use the pro, it's still not the best route, but still better than just taking a fucking beat off of YouTube that you have no ownership over.
Real shit.
If you're too cheap to build a relationship with a producer, just fucking spend $10, use Suno, make you like 5 beats, and you're good to go.
Yeah.
I don't think people know how to properly read YouTube too. When it comes to those tight beats and the
Yeah.
free
Free
beats,
for
it's-
profit.
yeah, for profit.
You gotta buy it regardless. If you use it, just pay for it. But even then, you still really don't own it unless you buy like
Yeah,
from the
yeah.
producer
Just
itself.
a fair warning to all artists. Even when you lease a beat, you don't own it.
You don't own it.
Yeah.
You're leasing it. You're renting it.
You get a certain amount of plays,
It's like
videos.
Blockbuster. You had a video and you had to bring that shit back.
You don't own your apartment, but you rent it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, exactly.
Somebody got to come and fix your shit if it break down, not
Exactly.
you.
Now, if you buy the deed to a house, then that's owning the house.
Yeah,
If you
fact.
buy the deed to the beat, then you own
own
the
the
beat.
beat.
Momentarily.
That makes sense.
Exclusive
But-
rights.
Anything that's on YouTube that's saying free for profit.
Or
not
just make
free.
your own beats, like J. Cole. That's why he
Yeah.
started doing that shit.
Exactly.
You could stop being lazy.
Yeah, it could.
You
Hello.
could
Build
your
stop
own
being
shit.
lazy and
Build
just
your own
start making
shit.
your
It's
own
the
beats.
Aquarius.
And stop
Just
getting the
let
ones
you
that's
know.
popular too. Like the beat be having 10,000 likes on it.
Yeah,
You
no
know,
bullshit.
1,000
Like
people came up
100,000,
here
400,000
and then grabbed
views.
this joint and put it in the converter, and then dropped it in the Pro Tools Studio One Mixcraft or whatever, and then just went busy.
Yeah.
So
Also, by the way, artists, I'm starting to notice this as well. When you're downloading beats on your phone, what's happening is it's creating some types of clicks and cracks in the beats,
I be hearing that too.
and it's not the best. I had it happen this morning, actually. Excuse me, you sent me the beat, and we were listening to it, and it had all these weird little pops in it in random spots, and I was just like, I know the actual beat doesn't have all this shit in it. Like, I know for a fact. But I've had it happen multiple times in the past where, like, the artist sent the beat from their phone, and it has some types of clicks, cracks, pops, crackles in it all throughout the beat. And then, like, the one beat had the whole name on it. So I went and searched it on YouTube and was just like, yeah, none of that's supposed to be there. Re-downloaded it. It was way better quality. So just be aware of that when you're downloading the beats onto your phone from, like, YouTube converters and all that type of shit. It's fucking up the quality, like, bad. 1, 2, MP3s. Stop sending MP3s. We need waves.
Yeah. MP3s fucking
We do
suck.
anyway.
MP3s suck to have to work with.
Yeah.
Just letting you know. Yeah, moving on. How's everybody's day going? Good? Yeah.
Pretty
Wonderful?
good, dog.
Wonderful? Yeah.
My day's
Everybody's
wonderful.
having a good day. Everybody chilling.
Made some great
Yeah,
music.
yeah. Made
Why
some
you
music.
looking? Why you mean mugging, Tay? Hell wrong with you?
You didn't have a good day?
I was just relaxing, actually.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I got a
Anyway.
bad back and this chair sucks.
So let's talk about the shows and the showcases again. Like we were talking yesterday about the focus being where the focus should be. Doing the showcases around here particularly aren't even really worth it because they're not really getting you far. They're not getting you anywhere. Like I know artists who have done like 20, 30 showcases and nothing. You're not really gaining much from them. Content. I think content is a way more valuable source to gain a fan base right now opposed to doing shows anyway. How do you feel about content? What's your content game like?
I've just started to really start seeing the importance of content. Coming up, I got a lot of music coming, but all my music is coming with videos and content with it. I still like to do shows just because I like to, get the feel for staying in front of a crowd. But coming up this summer, I'm doing shows in New Orleans, Atlanta, Dallas, all outside of Virginia right now.
Good.
But I still say do shows, me personally, but just don't do them in your area where you feel me, starting out. If you're gonna do a show, go ahead and target an audience that normally doesn't, isn't in your immediate area.
Yeah.
And then personally, when I do shows in New Orleans, when I do shows, in Atlanta or something, I get more of a attraction and a feel for that crowd. I feel like if you do shows only in Virginia, there's only a certain type of crowd you really gonna run into. I don't know. Me personally, I still like doing shows. I just rather do them out there. And then content, all my songs that's coming out this summer, and I have a lot. Been working a lot. They all coming with videos, visuals, a story, and a whole lot of other, funny things coming up, man. I feel like one of the things I want to put out in my music is how I find, like personally when I'm rapping, I'm in the studio, I like to make my shit laugh, make myself laugh. When I'm writing a verse, I like to entertain myself. I like to always write music for myself. And I want to bring that that funny aspect of my life and who I am into my music and my content that I'm putting out. So, I got a lot of videos coming out that's going to make people laugh, a couple skits coming out that's going to make people laugh, and I hope they enjoy it. But that's what I'm doing.
I don't want to tell people not to do shows ever, because that's not do shows, but like paying hella money.
Into that shit.
Yeah, paying hella money to do a show out
Fuck
here,
no.
to me isn't worth it. I get the cash prize shows; they're very enticing. They look so nice. Oh, you pay $100, $150, you can win $500.
Niggas lying.
It looks so great. It does. I know.
Niggas lying.
Now, hold on. I will say that there are some shows out here who are doing that, who are genuinely picking winners and giving money out. Because I do know a couple artists who have won them shits, and, they weren't a part of this situation. So, like, there's some shows that are genuine out here. And if you want to do that, cool. I just feel like if you're going to do a show, get you a group of homies who are all making music, who you guys all can promote the shit together. And just, even if your show has 10 people who show up, start something small. Just do your own little thing. Find your little spot. Even if it's a fucking backyard house party. Yeah. What happened to those? What happened to little house parties, bro?
Niggas kept getting shot.
Like,
fun shit.
That's the problem. Everybody always want to fucking start shooting each other and shit. Like, what
I used to
happened
go to parties at ODU, dog.
man?
ODU house parties over there on that campus.
Those were the best
White
parties.
people were fucking crazy.
Bro,
Those
like,
was the best
crackers
parties.
tripping.
back in the day,
Yeah,
house parties were the thing.
2016.
You go to the backyard, everybody cooling, man. Like, it's a good vibes, good
Yeah.
times, and it's like, shit. I did one here, not like this was years ago, but like, dude built a stage in his backyard and fucking. That shit was lit. Like, there was a crowd, probably like 50 people in that bitch. They had the
was
lights
hard.
and shit on the stage and everything. Like, yeah, it was a cool
I
little
fuck
joint,
with that.
bro.
I like that.
I was fucking with it, man, because I DJ'd for that shit, man. And I was like, yo, this is actually cool. They brought a little backyard party vibe, and they built stage back there, and that shit was dope. Like,
That's fucking
I was like, yo, this is fire. Like, this is what we need right now. More shit
Yeah.
like that, bro. Build a stage in your backyard and just invite the whole fucking town over and just have a fucking barbecue and just perform your music. Now you have
Yeah.
a crowd full of people who are going to be lit, most likely, in good spirits already, because you're at a cookout. Who's mad at a fucking cookout?
Real.
Like, let's be real. You know what I mean? Everybody's eating, everybody's drinking, good vibes, family, all that type of shit. And then you're just like, yeah, I'm going to perform a couple songs. Shit, fuck it, why not? Come on now.
Yeah, I
think about how to
think
do
that's
this
a
shit.
route. And I do shout out to the G Spot. We all gonna be having a lot of house parties this summer. Indoor pool, movie theater type vibes. Do a few performances here or there.
Okay.
You seen the location already, so you feel me. The pool got bubbles. Come inside half the time. You heard me? So
The ones you sent me, sent me
Yeah,
pictures of?
yeah.
Real
that
bubbles?
yeah, the bitch got
That
in the
shit do
pool
look
heated.
tough, bro. I ain't even
Get in the
gonna hold you.
bikini. What you talking about? You heard me? So
Well, I ain't getting in one. But
not
maybe
yeah.
Taylor or somebody.
But you know what I'm saying, dog? Like we personally, I got a lot of interesting, fun things planned for this summer. My
That's
party's
nice.
gonna be called the Duck Off the whole summer. We doing them every month starting in July. So, got
What's a
something.
door fee?
Huh?
What's a door fee?
What's the door fee?
Yeah.
Nigga, that shit free.
Okay.
Come and see.
I
Yeah.
heard that.
There will be security and niggas with guns. So,
Y'all heard
leave
that
that
too.
shit on the street. We will shoot the shit out you.
Shit, I know I ain't gonna get shot, then I'm good. They ain't gonna be
But
shooting
besides
at me.
that,
Shit,
come
heard
have a
that.
good time, We go,
Cause I'm going to sit in the pool.
oh, no bullshit. And
gonna
every,
swing.
every
I gotta come
time
see
we
if the
do
bubbles
it,
real.
every time I do these
I
parties,
ain't
I
gonna
have,
hold you from what I saw. That shit looked tough as a
man,
bitch.
what? We gonna have a blast. And besides me, I'm gonna, hit up other artists in the city, see if they want to perform, give them a little platform too. Get your music off, have a good time, and we'll do that every month.
I
And then
truly, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just saying, and then more than anything, it's about having a safe environment and having fun and getting your music off. So that's the whole point of what we doing, what I'm doing.
And that's really the point. Is if you like us with the band right now, our lead singer has a location that him and his girl have, the Q down Newport News. Come and check us out. We were talking about doing just open mics and shit there, like starting to do performances over there and just build a little crowd. Because like that's really all it boils down to is you have enough people who can come together and we can put it together. You have what fucking 8 people in our band or some shit. We have mad people in our band. Yeah. All of us. You telling me that all of us at least can't bring 2-3 people?
Yeah, we can. For sure.
8 times 3. We have a little crowd of something. Like I said, even if we're performing for 10 people, that's a start to do something. You know what I'm saying? Because if those 10 people really enjoy the vibes, they're going to come back and they're going to want to bring their friends. People, and then their friends are going to come and then it's just going to keep, you know what I'm saying? The vibes are going to keep going, you know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, man, get together with a group of your homies and fucking throw a party. Throw events. Yeah. Go get a venue.
Go have fun.
Go have some fun, yeah. Like, and also, why are we so focused on showcases instead of parties?
You got a good fucking point. Because I've noticed there's a lot less of that just around
like,
the
I
city
feel like people like the attention on them, like egos
I
be
feel
involved
you,
when it comes to performing.
I'm going to put it like this, though. So back when I was with Crush Game, shout out to Crush Game. That was the start of my career. When I was with them, Big L, DJ Big L, shout out to Big L. He was throwing team parties over on Bruxton, downtown Newport News. They had that little crazy little building over there in the cut.
Over 36th Street, 35th Street.
Yeah, around there. And
exactly talking about.
He would do team parties in there, right? This is also where I met, I think, Ty Lee. This is also where I met Ty Lee around that time. And he had us, and I think Ty Lee was the other performer who would perform at these team parties, and we would do it at every party. So we were the artists being built at those parties. It wasn't 20 artists coming in and performing for. No, it was he picked us and the other artists, and he was like, "Look, I'm doing these team parties. I want y'all to come and perform." Cool. There's like 400 kids in that bitch. By like the 3rd, 4th party, they knew our music. The shit got shut down because bullshit. But like, if they would have been able to keep going and we were still doing those shows for like a year. We definitely would have had all those kids in the same age range right there with us wanting to support.
I was some of those kids.
You were in those parties?
Because my cousin was DJ Bam Bam and DJ Smokey and them with DJ.
You remember
Big
Crush
L.
Game performing at all?
Not really, because I was on a different mission in those parties. But
yeah, them things were getting.
If you were a guy on the wall and you was just getting twerked on or some just crazy shit,
I ain't gonna
before
hold
the floor
shit
got
that was
wet,
happening on the floor was
crazy.
Because I ain't gonna look. Because I met this one shorty there, and like I danced with this girl for like 5 minutes, right? And like I had like khaki type pants on, and she was sweating. So when she was done like dancing on me, I was just.
You just see
it looked like you pissed yourself.
Yeah. I was like, what in the hell?
By the time you go outside and they look at your pants, they're like, yeah, I know what happened when you was inside.
Oh, hell nah, man. They AC in that bitch they work?
Hell no, I want no AC.
You say it wasn't no AC?
Yeah, nah, bro. It was hot as
That's why the floor was wet. Oh, hell nah.
Yeah, that's wild.
But I'll tell
you, you fall on that bitch face
those
first.
Parties were fun, man. Those parties were definitely fun, though. Like, opposed to the bullshit that would happen, like, them shits were fun as hell, bro. And like I said, we did, like, I think, like, 3 or 4 of them shits. If we would have kept going with it, because by, like, the last party we did, the whole front of the shit was everybody was singing along with us. They knew our songs that we were performing. So, like, that's why I was like, damn, they actually, like, know it. Because it's the same kids coming back to the shit. So you putting the same performers in front of the same kids.
Yeah.
So you was DJing at that club?
No.
At the little party?
We were just performing.
Oh, okay.
We were the. Just,
was that the first place you was performing at with DJ Big L?
That was the first. Yes. Yeah.
Because he was at Dunn's. Excuse me. He was at Dunn's River and Moonstar. He used to have us at too.
Because after that, we were doing a lot of like Boys and Girls Club festival type shits. Like he had us like across the water.
That's when that shit over here was dying
somewhere
down.
Like at a park with a nice stage out there. It was a real nice little thing. And then they had us. Big L had us doing all types of.
He stayed at some events.
Yeah. So big shout out to Big L, man.
Yeah,
like he was definitely a big part of our early growth, man, for sure. Yeah. Damn, I didn't even think about that. Big L really brought us onto a lot of opportunities. Yeah. Shout out to Big L, man. How do you feel about the education factor of the music scene around Virginia? Do you feel like that's a factor in why the shit's so
Oh
fucked
hell
up?
yeah, it is a factor. Cause I've had niggas ask me to do features and they send me the song, and it's fucking terrible. It's like the vocabulary of a child, and it's not everybody, but I've had like, bro, I be rapping my motherfucking ass off, and the last thing I want to hear, nigga, is you rapping in 2 syllables for 8 bars. And I don't know. I feel like a lot of people can't read, so a lot of people can't write, so a lot of people can't rap, and they want to rap. Like I seen a dude. I ain't gonna say his name. The nigga, we went to the studio together, and we were just supposed to be working on a song. We built the beat. The producer made the beat in front of us. We told him what type of beat we want or whatever. And I'm sitting there, you know, I'm getting ready to go punch in. Sometimes I punch in, sometimes I write the shit. I was in a punch in mood. I'm like, yeah, we could just, you feel me, take 20 minutes, do the verse. This nigga got on AI and had the motherfucker write his verse, and then it was terrible. And then he did it. And I was like, man, you had 3 opportunities to do something different, and that shit sounded fucked up. So yes, I think it does affect the music. It's crazy to me because I feel like there's almost no middle ground. I've met some of the best rappers I've seen just going around the country and going around and listening to music out here, and I've heard some of the worst music I've heard in my fucking life. It just depends. But I think that education does depend on that. If you fucking stupid, nigga, you can't rap, that shit fucking sucks. You gonna talk about the same shit every time. You feel me? To me personally.
Okay.
Read a fucking book, you know?
Yeah, I mean, opposed to just the music itself, the business side of it, like the mindsets, the understanding of how this shit works and why things cost the way, like.
Yeah.
The understanding, like, how to have a mind for the business of music, I think, is the biggest like thing that Virginia is lacking, is because like the education source, there's so many gatekeepers, which again, what are you really gatekeeping? People who withhold information and opportunity from anybody and everybody just simply because I don't know the reason, to be honest, but
who knows? Fucking control. They don't got shit else to do. They hate
when
themselves
artists,
when everybody else be miserable.
when artists do finally get into a comfortable situation, shit just goes south most of the time for them, for whatever reason, shape, or form.
Yeah.
And then any type of growth and progression they have just goes out the window. And then they got to restart pretty much from scratch. And that shit is just like, fuck.
Hell yeah.
Which it's a part of it, but I think artists aren't being educated correctly, first of all. That's one of the big things, is like they're getting a lot of false information from people who've never done anything. Like, truthfully, like never done anything like really worth credibility. You know what I mean? So that's a big thing. And then on top of that, the people who do know and have good information and valuable resources are just withholding it because, like, whatever. I don't know why. Me personally, I just know things. Like, I know how to get yourself going. I don't have valuable resources to change your life, so I'm sorry. But
yeah.
some people act like they do, and then they really don't.
That's not true. You do have valuable resources to change somebody's life. You just don't feel like it's in like the extreme aspect, but a small step is still a step.
No, I feel you. I have the resources to help somebody take themselves into the right direction to change their lives, but I don't have the resources nor can provide opportunities for an artist to tomorrow they're on a jet to fucking wherever the fuck. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I don't have
You're not
that.
a miracle.
Yeah, but I feel like you have a lot of helpful information. Shit, the
Yeah.
things you told me since we linked up have helped me a lot.
Yeah.
It's helped my streaming numbers. Shit.
And that's what I take
So-
right now, because that's what I have. I take pride in it. You know, it's like I have information I can help you with, like, to get yourself going, to like help you, give you ideas of how to market yourself, like help show you sites that you can use, all this type of thing. Like, I have that type of information, but like I said, it's like a motherfucker. Well, how do you get a sync placement? I can't tell you how to do that. Oh, well, how did you get one? I got lucky. That's how. That's fucking how. I got lucky and I built a relationship
Working
through
hard.
time.
Networking.
Working hard.
I built a relationship with somebody through time, and that person ended up coming back and saying, I want you to be a part of this. So again, I got
Sometimes
lucky.
it's not all about what you know, but who you know. Now you got to know some shit too.
I don't even think
but
sometimes, all the
know
time,
some
it's
people
about who
as
you
well.
know.
Yeah. Fuck
It's
yeah.
just straight up about who you know. I ain't gonna hold you.
Man, look.
I mean, you got to know some shit too. You can't just walk into a room full of people with big names because you knew somebody and then go in there with bullshit.
Have
And
you
you
ever
don't
heard
know no
Gucci Gang by
AJ,
Lil
that's true.
Pump?
Huh?
Very true.
You ever heard that song?
You said do what?
Gucci gang,
Gucci
Gucci gang,
by
Gucci
Lil-
gang.
That is the worst song I've ever heard in my life. I know them niggas ain't hear that shit and was like, yeah, nigga, this shit fire. I know he knew somebody. I mean, I'm being honest, nigga. That shit was terrible. This shit,
I don't
but
know. I feel
We
like
also gotta think some of these
sometimes-
artists got rich parents. Like they got rich parents who were just like, yeah, I'll drop some money on your career.
nigga, I'll give you
Wasn't that
10,000
Taylor
for
Swift start?
promotion.
She had like rich parents, and they
Money
were
will
like,
get you
yeah,
everywhere.
I'll drop money on your
Seems-
career. Which I mean, hey,
I ain't talking shit about Taylor Swift.
I'm not talking shit about anybody who has that fucking blessing in their
Oh yeah,
life.
for sure.
Because to be
Except
honest,
Lil Pump, I hate that.
look,
nigga.
bro, you shouldn't be hating on motherfuckers just because they grew up in a life that provided them that opportunity. It
Yeah.
sucks that your life didn't turn out that way, but don't be mad at them because theirs did.
Yeah, for sure. But I also think like this music thing takes a lot of capital. I've seen from the money I spend,
Yeah.
you get what you pay for. You feel me, for sure. And I feel like the biggest change I've noticed is paying for better things has led to me producing better music. I mean, be able to make better music. I know niggas that pay $20 to go to a studio in a closet and they get that $20 work, but it's like it's not what they expected in their head.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's also because motherfuckers are just expecting these engineers to know how to be great. And when you're, an engineer for like a year and you didn't go to school and you had nobody teach you and you're just figuring it out on your own, you're probably not that good.
Just in there turning knobs.
I mean,
But when I first started rapping, I went to a dude house and rapped in his closet. He told me like, and I ain't know nothing about really making. He said, bro, it's no difference from being here and being in the studio with analog. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
if you have a
Bullshit.
good no, it's not.
Man.
No, it's not. Look, all right, so hold up, right? So feel me out, right? When I record my own songs, where do you think I record them?
Well, you probably in the booth, right? In the studio?
I don't go in there.
Where you go?
Right there. See that mic?
Oh, yeah. I see the mic.
I sit right there. You
When
hear
it
the
come-
acoustics in this room?
Yeah.
Terrible.
As a bitch.
I still sit my happy ass right there, and my shit sounds crisp and clean.
You
One-
been making your songs right there for real?
Right there, bro. She'll tell you. I sit right there. I'm not playing, bro.
Oh, damn. I didn't even know you could
Do you
do
think
that.
I want to get up and walk to the booth every time I got to punch in?
That's what I thought
Hell
you
no,
was doing, nigga.
motherfucker.
Getting the cardio in.
I wouldn't want to do none of that shit. Fuck no, dude. But when you have good tools, the right tools,
Yeah.
and good equipment, yeah, you can make shit do wherever the fuck you are. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We don't have a fucking acoustically sound studio here. I don't even have any acoustic paneling on the walls out here.
Nah.
So I don't have a acoustically sound room at all. But shit,
Yeah,
I make
everything
do
you
with
drop
what
sound
we hear
good.
with, motherfucker. Shit.
Yeah.
We still make good music, but it's like that was through time of practice and trial and error, and
Yeah,
learning
well,
what
it might
sounds
be
good
more
and
an
what doesn't.
experience
You know what I
thing.
mean? Experience is really the key in this shit. It doesn't matter if you go to school. It doesn't matter if you're fucking with the best of the best. You have to have the experience for yourself. I've been
Yeah.
blessed to have really good people around me to show me a lot of shit. Like, shout out to G White, man. Shout out to Rick Rogers,
Facts.
Jay Real, and Dwayne. Shit, all the really like the dudes from the earlier parts of my career that like showed me some shit. Jason too from Radio Ready.
I know
Cool
Jason.
dude.
Yeah.
Cool dude. Radio Ready
He's
was a
my dog.
sweet spot. I was
Damn.
fucking with that studio heavy. Anyway, do you feel like? Oh no, sorry, I was about to ask something totally different. We already went over that whole shit. Where do you want to take your shit? Like, at the end of the day, where do you want your music to go for you? Like, do you want it to just be like you want to be super famous with the shit, or are you trying to be on a Drake level, or are you just trying to like have a cult fan base of enough to just live off of?
Personally, I just want a core following of people who enjoy my music. I feel like because I already have a successful business and I make money sitting on my ass regardless, it's to a point where I'm more interested in just being great at the art itself. I want to be able to make music that people want to listen to for years and enjoy it, you know? And, being, up there with those names are cool too. But, one of my favorite rappers is fucking Tech Nine. And I don't feel like he ever got national acclaim. But I love everything that nigga dropped. So it's like, I would rather take that than being the biggest artist ever. I feel like people enjoying the music is what matters.
Yeah, I'm actually right with you on that one. I'd rather just have like a solid fan base of people who just support my shit. Like,
For sure.
like I drop a clothing line and I sell 1,000 shirts. I'm cool.
That's great.
That's a good turnaround. Like $20 for 1,000 shirts, you make 20 racks. You probably spent 1,000 shirts. Probably spent about 2-3 racks to make them.
Yeah.
So that profit margin is still crazy. Know what I mean,
Dope.
you drop a record, you have like 500,000 people who just support you. Like, you're instantly gonna get streams. You're good. Like, hell yeah.
That's
bro.
great enough.
I don't care to be Drake famous, bro.
I don't want to be, honestly, though, I don't want to be that famous. People start asking you for too much, I feel like. At every aspect, everything becomes transactional.
I don't want that intention.
Yeah, like that. Like, at this point, I still know kind of what people's intentions. I can gauge it a little bit. I feel like when you that high up, man, I wouldn't believe shit nobody say. I'll probably get paranoid. For real.
And you know
real.
they just surround you and just
Yeah, bro.
it's for beneficial gain. Like they just there to use you. So
Yeah,
if
for
you're
sure.
not
Yeah.
up there, you could be Drake. Maybe it does happen, but you got to stay Drake.
Yeah.
Forever.
Once you fall off,
Nigga.
you're gonna be J. Cole. But J. Cole can fall off and still be J. Cole.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if you fall off and you don't got a big fan base and you
Nigga,
fall
it's
off,
over.
then you're screwed.
If you just hot right now and you ain't
Yeah.
built up a real community with your people that like your music, yeah, go fuck
That's
around and suck.
That's really the biggest key word there is community. Like, if you have a good enough community, a big enough community of people, that's really all you need. Even if it's at a local level. Like,
Yeah.
even if you're just locally known throughout your entire city, but every time, like the Jolly Brothers. Y'all remember the Jolly Brothers?
Yeah.
They were like a local
Yeah.
duo type of thing, right? I'm sure they went other places, but
They had Virginia Beach on shutdown, though.
you see what you
Oceanfront on
when
shutdown.
I first got here, the Jolly Brothers were a big
Yeah.
thing. They had the Coliseum.
Z104, they was on that every other day.
You know
It
what I
was-
mean? So it's like, it's possible.
endless.
Big Will.
Yeah, for sure. Another one. Yeah.
Big Will did do parties,
Yeah.
did do shows, did do all that. Got him up there. So it's a possible thing to do. Just remember what these people were doing, though. Parties.
And he stepped out. Big Will stepped out of his bag. It ain't like he was an artist. A lot of people they start off artists, and then you're trying to make it as an artist. But bro is a DJ, and
Yeah.
then he made a song after being, after just playing for enough crowds of people, get comfortable enough. Oh, let me make some music, and then he made a DJ record, and it boomed, went TikTok viral, and then people know who he is. But he wasn't even an artist at first, and then he was a DJ.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
So sometimes it is great to like step outside of your comfort zone too. It's cool to start off with what you started off with, but like you could still transition to something else
Oh, yeah, for sure.
and still pop doing something else you ain't even planned on or you work towards. It's just because you was working hard on one thing and then that energy transferred to something else, then yeah, it makes it work.
Yeah, as long as you find your thing, you know?
Yeah, for
Absolutely. Like, it's possible, man. I think it's possible. Just focus on the parties, though. I'm telling y'all, focus on the parties. And in those parties, just perform. Just be the headliner. And be the only. Be selfish. Just throw the parties and you're the guy who performs.
Real shit.
And just keep doing that. It's not that difficult. It's really not that difficult. I think everybody's really, like, overthinking this. Like, all these pool parties and stuff that's been happening, whoever's throwing the pool party, find one artist and just keep having that artist perform at those pool parties.
Yeah.
And you just build with that one artist. It's really not that hard. I think people are just overthinking this. And then if you start getting a group of 4 or 5 artists, then cool, you start throwing these. It's not that hard of a fucking formula, people. We're so focused on let's do a showcase, and I want to win $500.
Fuck that.
Bro, you could go make $500
Real shit.
doing your own party.
Yeah.
We said it earlier, though. It's like an ego thing. It's either has to be a monetary gain from it, or it has to be all about me.
All right, well, since you want it to be all about you,
I
throw
mean,
the
not
party.
literally.
No, not you. I'm not talking
I
about
know.
you.
I'm just
but-
making that known.
In the general sense, since people want it to be about them, throw the party, be the headlining artist. Don't even tell people that you're performing because nobody cares, to be honest with you. Just perform. And then eventually, if you're good, they will care. If you're ass, your parties are going to die out real quick. Let's just be honest.
Yeah, they're gonna die.
Let's just be real.
If
about it.
your ass, they're gonna die out really quick.
Once your family starts showing up,
Oh.
just cancel Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Once that happens, it's over.
He having another party. Nah, I'm good.
It's over. Stage
Oh,
left.
damn.
He performing the music.
Family
Once people
talking
are
trash.
like, you performing?
Exactly. Family talking hella trash at the goddamn reunions.
That nigga still
Don't go to
rapping.
Your
Jason
little
party.
music.
Don't go to little Jason party. You know he is terrible at that mic. They just talking trash over the sweet potato pie and everything. It's crazy.
Niggas come there for a plate and leave.
Yeah, bro. Like I said, I mean, to me, I think people are just making shit a lot more difficult than it has to be, man. Like, the formula is there. Content, first of all. Daily content with promoting your music, talking to your camera, little fucking quotes and shit that are catchy. Sit in front of your damn camera and just talk in front of it for 20 minutes like I did the other day, and then just clip it.
That don't sound like a mental disability.
Unfortunately, Tay, this is the world we're in, okay?
Well, I'm sorry.
We
The
have
world
to
that
sit
we
in
live
front of
in
our
is
phones and our
mental
cameras,
sickness.
and in order for people to give 2 fucks about us, we have to sit there and talk and vent in front of our cameras and in our phones and talk about bullshit. This is what we have to do for people to care now.
That is what we have to do.
And if you think that we're lying, me and Ed were just telling you this the other day. We're not lying. The only way that you're going to get people to give any fucks about you is that if
It's
you
for
become
to show
personable.
that you are mentally ill. Nobody cares about you unless you're mentally ill in this society. So,
So wait, hold on. Answer this. Why does it make you mentally ill to sit and talk to a camera? Haven't people been doing it for decades?
What, sitting and talking to cameras?
Yeah. Talk shows, news reporters.
I mean, but those mainly been like live talk shows are like live audiences.
So, all right. So a news report, somebody in a news station, they're not just sitting there talking to a camera?
I mean, that's different. You're
How?
reading off of a script.
Who cares? How is it any different, though?
You're reading off of a script. It's performance.
So just
rather
because you're
than-
reading off of a script that makes it different than not reading off the script, you're still talking in front of a camera. Either way.
It makes it a little different to me when it's like once you have to get to the point of really just telling the whole world about how you're personally feeling it. Then why does the world have to be so fucking included?
That's how you feel.
That's a very solid point.
Why
That
do you
makes
gotta know
sense.
it all?
But I will say,
Why do you
when
know all
Boosie
this
talk,
shit?
I listen. So it obviously it worked in some cases. If it's the same,
I had to gather my thoughts before I just reacted on that.
'Cause I was-
because Boosie.
I was talking with Ty Lee yesterday, and we're doing this whole new thing where instead of just, I'm gonna collect for a second,
yeah, just gather your thoughts.
Gather your cheek.
Think, breathe, inhale, exhale,
and then I'll rebuttal.
and then yeah.
Proud of you.
I still don't see the issue, and there's no difference to me if you have a prompter in front of you or not. If you're sitting in front of a camera and you're talking. All right, so what about sports newscasters? Are they reading off a prompt? Like Stephen A. Smith and shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Hell yeah.
You think he's always reading off a prompt when
Maybe
he's
not
talking
always.
about
I
sports
I
the
don't
whole
know
time?
about Stephen A. Smith specifically.
I'm pretty sure. For
I'm-
sure.
Not always.
I'm not saying that he's not reading certain things to get to where he's got to go. But if you think Stephen A. Smith is
I don't
straight
know.
reading a prompt the whole time he's talking about sports.
I mean,
I
no,
watch a
okay.
lot of
Some of
First Take.
some of
That
his
nigga-
segments can be like pre-coerced.
But I think the
But-
point that we're getting to
I
is
think it'll be
it's
right,
somebody
50.
sitting in front of a camera talking to it. I think that's the point that we're getting to. It's no different, and people have been doing it for decades.
Yeah, that's
At
how
some
Stream
point, though, that
and
man
Twitch-
How
veers
does it
off.
make you delusional?
But at some point, he does veer off to the left and right and be like,
Listen,
script, something. He do have his little segments.
just because
feel like
people
that
have been
is
doing it
natural.
for decades doesn't make it less cringy.
Are you eating?
Mind your business. Can you tell anything? Shut up. You just had to point it out. God damn. Okay.
Live. I'm gonna tear it up live.
But no, just because people have been doing it for years doesn't make it any less cringy, bro. It's like that's like saying, oh, but people have been killing people for years.
Oh, I
Doesn't
never said
make
it wasn't
murder
cringy.
A terrible
Let me
thing.
tell you something, Taylor.
Not
I hate doing this type of shit. Now, sitting on a podcast and talking with y'all is one thing, but sitting in front of my phone and just be like, yeah, guys, so this is what I hate about Virginia, and I hate about the music scene and all this. You think that I really like
lying,
sitting there
y'all. He
doing
love
that shit?
This is a weird ass nigga.
It's
He do be
helping
seeming
my
comfortable.
business.
He do. He love that shit.
It's helping my business. I got used to it.
I don't know what that nigga like. He be turning red in them videos, dog. That nigga be red. It be looking like he really legit.
Because I am legit
it's
pissed
because
off
he
most
be
of the
really
time.
pissed.
I be
He be
like,
feeling
God
it.
Because I am pissed off. Man, fuck all these skeevy ass people, man.
That's
Nah,
wild.
but at the end of the day, the thing is that you guys have to understand is like, again, it helps build the character of a Monty. It's helping build the personality to give a connection to the audience. This is what I'm trying to get y'all to. It's cringy. We fucking hate it. I hate to do it too, but I know that it's helping me build a genuine connection with the audience who are watching it. I'm always having artists coming in telling me, "Hey man, I saw your video about such and such, such and such." I even have artists switching up things that they're saying because they're afraid that it's gonna piss me off.
Yeah, they don't want to say it around you because you already done harped on the ass in video.
Exactly,
Right.
like
And
they
it
heard
went
me
local
say something in a
virally.
video saying, "Yeah, man, I hate when an artist says this." So like, the one artist that I have, he heard me say in the video, "Man, I hate when an artist is like one more time, one more time." You know, it's not your last time. And then he said he went to go, "Yeah, one more time." Oh shit, oh fuck, I didn't. Can I go again? I was like, bro. He's like, "Yeah, man, I saw your video. I ain't trying to." I said, "Bro, don't take me that seriously."
It's because
Like,
you're making people feel like they had a conversation with the principal after they
you
got
feel
finished
me?
watching your video.
But the point is I'm making them feel something, right?
Yeah.
If I have to, I do it. I put aggressive content out because that's just who I generally am when I'm talking about these type of topics. I get more assertive. I get more excited. I get more passionate about what I'm talking about. So I keep that character out there so that because it's helping a lot of people relate to me a lot more. Like whether you like it or you don't like it, if it's cringy or not, people fuck with it because I get reactions from it all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so it's just one of those things that this is just where we're at now in music and in entertainment, and everybody's got a podcast. Everybody's fucking got streaming going on. Everybody's doing all this other shit. Because what you're telling me is that every streamer out there is fucking cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs because they sit in front of a camera for hours on end talking to nobody before they got famous. Call me cuckoo, but shit, the most cuckoo people in the world got some money.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it's cuckoo because you're not technically talking to yourself when you're streaming because you got comments and shit there.
If you're,
So you're
a brand new
interacting.
streamer and you have 0 viewers, or you have that one
yeah,
lingering
you're
viewer
talking to
for
yourself.
whatever reason that is that says nothing in the chat, you're talking to nobody.
You're right.
You know.
So it is one of those things that you have to get used to talking to nobody so that when when all the people start coming in, you're ready for it. I mean, it sucks. It's cringy, but anyway. All right, well, what is a good piece of advice that you want to give to anybody who is up and coming, who is fresh and new to just life, entertainment, maybe a young adult coming into adulthood? What is a fresh piece of advice that you want to give to somebody?
Save your money and invest in yourself. I was able to buy my house at a young age and establish certain things in my life that, you know, give me the time and capital to make music. So I started early, started saving early, started making money early, and recognize the value of $1, dog. The value of $1 today ain't gonna be what it is in 10 years.
Ooh, that's
And, you know, be smart. Make smart decisions. Don't always go with your first instinct. Sometimes, instead of slapping at somebody, putting your hands on somebody, just fuck their wife. You know, it's different ways you can make moves.
You know what? That was an amazing analogy. I'm gonna be honest.
For
that
real.
was amazing. Very smooth.
Let me tell you a
take
story real quick.
I'm not saying you
This
good
little
ones,
shit.
y'all.
Dog, I was when I went to Hampton High School, it was this nigga, when I first moved out here, I was like, I didn't have the money I had now. So, and then people used to like shoe count. Like count how many shoes you wear to school every day.
Yeah.
Now, you feel me? We ain't really got it like that. I'm poor for real. Woo-de-woo. Dog, this nigga pissed me off. And I could have beat this. I could have beat the shit out this dude. I forgot what he said, but he had a funny ass joke. And the teacher was laughing, you know, classmates laughing. Ha, he. Funny. I could have strangled this man to death and not changed a shade. But instead, I thought to myself, you know what? Instead of following my first instinct and beating the shit out of you, let me be creative. I cut grass for 6 weeks straight. I saved up about $500. There's a website you could go to where you buy roaches to feed your pet lizards. I ordered 500 roaches.
Oh, and send you.
I went to his house at night. I found out where he stayed. I dumped all them bitches on his back porch. His mama had her back porch was like the shit with a gate where you could open. and that bitch was in lock. I went back there, dumped all 500 roaches in that motherfucker, and rolled my motherfucking bike back home. That nigga ain't come to school for a week. Now, he ain't know I did this, but he probably realized now if you see this. But, you know,
You know now.
the happiness I felt, you know, from that delayed gratification.
No,
You hear me? It was the best feeling ever, nigga. I know why you didn't come to school for a week. You feel me? I know what's going on at home. I know why you checking your bag you feel me? I shit. So yes, follow your second instinct. Be creative. You feel me? Get back don't always gotta be in blood. You can really make a nigga life terrible, dog. Man. His year was fucked up.
That is terrible.
That's fucked.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it, boy. It was $500. I
funny.
enjoyed every blade of grass cutting, nigga. I was so happy.
I'm too much of a hustler to spend that whole $500 I just made on somebody else's demise. So I would have just put like $200 to some roaches and pocketed the other.
Nah, I bought
because
I bought the
like once I put a point, the moment's over. I ain't got none of the bread. Like,
but I can't hold you. The happiness I felt in school, dog, when that nigga finally came back and I could just see him checking himself to make sure there ain't no roaches on him. I knew I left my mark. I was happy. You know, I was true peace.
that ain't enough of a stain for me. I would have had to at least keep like $18 for like KFC combo, some mac and cheese, something.
Big, I ain't had nobody for. I was back broke again.
That's crazy. The
But it
whole
was worth
500
it.
on roaches.
Man, I
To
coulda
see
went
his
bought some
reaction,
shoes,
bro.
nigga.
500
Fuck
on
them
roaches.
shoes.
$500?
boy.
That's like extra levels of petty.
Man.
Yo, the whole 500.
Yes, they only sold them in like when you go on the website.
Taylor, pay
It was
attention.
on like $250 and $500 bundles.
Then I would have got the 250.
Nah,
like
I needed him to
said.
fill it.
Clicker,
needed-
camera,
I needed him to fill that shit.
I would have had the
over there fucking stuffing your grub over there.
I'm getting hungry.
The show's wrapping up right now.
Pulling piece out of our pocket or something.
Holy fuck.
You got salt packets in your pocket. You got like a little season.
Like,
No,
Anyway.
I keep hot sauce in my car.
You
you
look
do.
like
That's smart, dog.
or like
Anyway.
some season salt or some
tell
shit,
everybody
man,
where to find you, bro.
You can find me on Instagram, Nightward_J, Nightward_J. Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, Nightward_J, all one word. Got more music coming for y'all, more content, more good times. And like I said, from the 504 to the 757, I got you. Thank you, Monty.
Damn
for
right,
giving me
man.
this platform. You feel me? Come out here and have some fun. Thank you guys for giving me a great conversation. Y'all are fucking hilarious.
Damn right, man. I appreciate you, Coop, for slide through, too.
Oh yeah, I'm
brother.
here. Yeah. We had a blast.
Always.
It's fun.
All right, guys. Until next week, I'm going to catch you guys later. Fuck off.
He thought he was going to end this right. I am in control.